is going on, everybody? It is your boy, back out with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Caught Stealing, Darren Aronofsky's newest film, which I was able to see yesterday, like a week early, and today I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. But before we get sexual, beginning of the review itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free, number two, also maybe help with the YouTube algorithm, and recommend the video to more people, and maybe they get joined. That's it! And do feel free to comment your thoughts on Caught Stealing down below. But with that being said, guys, let's give a quick plot synopsis of the film, shall we? So, transition issues. When his punk rock neighbor asks him to take care of his cat for a few days, New York City bartender Hank Thompson suddenly finds himself caught in the middle of a motley crew of threatening gangsters who all want a piece of him. So, with Caught Stealing, I wasn't too familiar with Darren Aronofsky's work. I don't think I've seen a single one of his films building up to this one, but I do remember people talking about The Whale, which was his second to last film he did before this, which had Brendan Fraser in it, and Brendan Fraser obviously won an Oscar for that performance. So with this one, it seemed interesting from the trailers, because they, for some reason, like, were making it seem as if it was a different approach compared to all of his other films, which all of his other films, from what I can tell at least, is much more dramatic and theme compared to this one, or that's what it appeared to be in the trailers. This one seemed to be more like in the fun sort of realm. So I was going, that's interesting. But I do admit, even though I was excited for this movie and the trailers did look good, I was kind of tired of this trailer playing over and over and over and over and over again every single theater I went to, which that's starting to become a common thing nowadays. So if you haven't seen the trailer for this walking into this movie, be sure to not do that, because I'll talk about that later, but don't do that. I would recommend you not watch the trailer. So anyways, let's just get into the actual review itself, shall we? Alright, so starting off with the good. The good I have here is the performances. Austin Butler does great again in here. From most of the stuff I've seen from him, he's acted well, and the same goes here, especially for the emotional moments. I did find the supporting cast as well to be pretty good. Zoe Kravitz was really good. Matt Smith was also fairly entertaining and played a very funny character in the movie. And pretty much all the performances all around, there wasn't a single bad performance in this. I think all of them were good to great, or even better, who knows. So I thought the performances were really good. I did think that the directing in here by Darren Aronofsky was really great throughout. There's some very creative shots throughout this movie. There's one in the trailers where you have Austin Butler's character climbing through a fire escape, and I thought that shot was awesome. And I'm very curious as to how they did that, because that shot was really cool. The humor in the movie as well, I actually chuckled quite a few times in this movie, especially with this cat that introduced with Matt Smith's character, which, speaking of Matt Smith, he had me chuckling quite a few times throughout, as I mentioned previously before, too. Plot in it of itself is also very unique to me. It's a heist movie, kind of, but it also stands on its own 2 feet, where I don't think I've seen a movie like this before. And the characters themselves, too, I think are interesting. Not just good performances, but I think the characters themselves are good, especially with Austin Butler's character and his sort of background that he has in this movie. I'm not going to talk about any spoilers for this movie, of course, but he has a sort of background that I found interesting and added like a extra layer to this character throughout the whole entire film's runtime. So I thought that was good. As far as mixed aspects, that is a good done, by the way. For mixed aspects, I don't have anything. So let's just move on to the bad, which I only have like 3, and like 2 of them you can really consider as nitpicks. I think that, and this one's not necessarily a negative mine, but I think for a lot of people, there's a reveal that happens later on in the movie that I think a couple of people will find predictable. I didn't see it coming, but I think logically I probably should have seen it coming, but I think a whole lot of people are going to see it coming in. It's going to be a negative for them. Do you think that the movie itself is also very fast-paced, where I kind of wished it was oddly paced? I don't know. I don't know how to really explain it without you guys seeing the movie for yourselves, but there's parts where it went like, okay, this is the right pace, but then there's parts where it went completely fast-paced. And then final bad I have in here is the trailers. That's my only real big negative I have of the movie. The trailers gave away all the best moments in the whole entire movie. So you heard me talk about, be sure not, if you're walking into this movie, be sure to not watch the trailers. That's why, because all the best moments were revealed in the trailers. Sorry guys, in the actual video I forgot to bring out the toxic meter, but this on the toxic meter is a toxic goodness and a not toxic and a minus. But ladies and gentlemen, that is just my thoughts on Caught Stealing. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on this film and all of Darren Aronofsky's films as well if you want, down below. And well, with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all next one, everybody. So